welcome back. This is missing episode number 6, Mike Polton. Specially called out because Mike Polton's the greatest administrative gift to the church I've worked with in 4 decades. However, having trained me carefully, Mike himself failed to notice the carefully placed administrative note that I put in the contents section apologising for the deletion. Mark Tomlin, however, did spot it and told everybody about it. 10 out of 10 to Mark Tomlin. Now, you may recall in a rookie error I deleted the episode, but I wanted to be sure that we didn't miss out on one of Jesus' important questions. So you might recall back to episode 5, we allowed the question of Jesus to challenge the way we greet others. And the question then was, if you greet only your own people, what are you doing more than others? And today's related question challenges us even deeper. Do not even pagans do that? It's as if Jesus wants to underscore this notion that his life within us makes a real difference. And in this small emphasis, he's reminding us to greet those who are not of the people, the clique, who are our group. And I told you the story, you'll remember it, around our dinner table, a young 20-year-old who'd had an abortion at 18, had never been able to tell anybody and felt so desperately alone. The doctor, you'll remember, had concluded it was her life or the baby's, and she had the abortion on a Monday, and on the Sunday before, she went to a church and she prayed, Lord, if anyone asks me how I am, I will share everything. Not one person greeted her that day, and I can only guess they were busy greeting their own people, their own group. And she never blamed the church, by the way, but I never forgot it. Now, interestingly, this story began with a nurse called Caroline who was really challenged when she had a dream, and in this dream she heard a woman crying out as if she were being tortured. And in the dream, Caroline saw the hand of Jesus open a door, the light of Jesus filled the room, and the screams stopped. And she called Jill and me. She said, what do I do with this? So we said to her, do you know who it's for? Why don't you pray about who it's for? It was a profound dream, wasn't it? And she called us back later that day. She said, I think it's for a friend called Melissa. And she said, well, what do I do? I said, well, what do you want to do? She said, I think I need to share it with her. So she called Melissa over to have coffee and play some board games. And I have to tell you, in relation to this question, Caroline really struggled. Melissa wasn't one of her group, her clique, so it was a challenge. And she began to share the dream, and Melissa said, no, it's not me. And several times Caroline tried to share this dream, and Melissa said, no, it's not me. And then finally she broke down. And through tears, she told Caroline the story that we just shared, that she'd had the abortion, never been able to tell a soul. And we did invite them both round for dinner, and she got a bit of post-abortion help, and it was fine, but nothing much seemed to come of it. Imagine my utter joy when 2 years later on Christmas Eve, I get a long-distance phone call, and the voice says, is that Mr. Oliver? I said, yes, it is. She said, do you remember me? I said, no, who is it? She said, it's Melissa. She said, I've just been at a church and just given my life to Jesus. You never know the difference it will make when you reach out beyond your own group, beyond your own clique. Take care.